Huh? You lost it? I'll pay for it, okay? And it's a very, very valuable mineral. It's at least $5,000. It's not that freaking expensive. This is fraud.
I'm gonna arrest you.
Trouble busters!
Man, I had so much fun. Let's put everything away, huh? I'm so sorry. I just remembered something that I have to go take care of. My name is Helen. I'm a housewife. Miss Karen here loves to say that she has something to do, so she leaves before cleaning up. I mean, you can't prove that she doesn't have anything to do, so everyone kind of just quietly lets it go. But there's something that's far more troubling than that. Goodbye! When she comes over to my house, things sometimes disappear. That's the biggest problem with her. After all of my friends had left, I noticed that the mineral that I had placed in front of the entrance was missing. The only person that would do this is Miss Karen. It was absolutely her. And the worst part? Huh? You lost it? I'll pay for it, okay? No, not I'll pay for it. That doesn't make it okay. I just borrowed it a little bit, but then you call the day of. You are just like you look. You are so stingy. What? I feel like there's something you should be saying right now before you say that stuff. Something to say? No, I've got nothing to say. Okay, then. There's no point in talking about this kind of thing to this kind of person, so I'm just going to have her pay for it. Miss Karen, the mineral that you took... Borrowed! The chunk of mineral that you lost was called torosite, and it's a very, very valuable mineral. It's at least $5,000. What? $5,000? You've got to be kidding me. You're just using that because you think you've got me red-handed. That pretty little rock does not cost $5,000. But it really was. I'm going to sue you for fraud. Huh? What? You thief? Why do I have to be put through this? She steals the rock from me, then proceeds to lose said rock, doesn't drop a single apology, and instead freaks out. I bought that mineral because I saved up money over 5 years. It's not that freaking expensive. This is fraud.
I'm gonna arrest you.
Huh? What the hell is going on?
I got a call from someone saying that there was attempted fraud, so we're here. We're here to make sure you don't run away.
I got someone to check out and give me an estimate on the mineral. That rock isn't $5,000, it's barely $50. $50? That's impossible. You need to...
I'll listen to the rest down at the station.
Ugh. Mr. Officer, please arrest that scamming mom, Helen. Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, so there's no... Yeah, then... Right. She steals, loses, and no apology, but actually calls the cops on me.
Hey, what are you laughing about? Do you realize what you were trying to do? Attempted fraud is just as bad as fraud, and it's a maximum sentence of 10 years.
Oh, right.
There are no fines involved. Even if you get put on parole instead, you're still gonna have the criminal record. You're never gonna be able to wipe that record away.
Come on now, officer. I'm sure that she's lost her mind after being cornered. If she wants to laugh, just let her laugh. Right. Okay, then thank you. She really done screwed up now. Karen went and screwed herself. I can't believe she called the cops on her own. Okay, I'll go with you guys to the station.
Of course you will. You've committed a crime.
We'll see how long that stupid smirk will stay on your face. I'm going to make things as big and loud as possible and make it so that Karen cannot recover. I am never gonna forgive her. Troublebusters! Excuse me.
Has she pled guilty to what she's done?
Well, actually, about the perp here, Miss Helen, she claims that she has her own estimate of the valuation of the mineral as well. Huh? From what Miss Karen says, where the hell did you get your estimate from? She wouldn't stop asking.
So where did you get it from?
The pawn... I made a specialty store that purchases personal belongings. Understood. I'll go ahead and tell Miss Helen that. Excuse me.
What's she saying now?
She says that you cannot get a proper valuation of a mineral at a specialty store that purchases belongings. It needs to be taken to a research museum or other expert locations. It cannot be properly valued. Did you really even get an estimate, is what she told me?
Well, how is it?
Well, the person that was working there happened to have an expert on minerals working there as well. Understood. I'll go ahead and tell Miss Helen that. Excuse me.
What's she saying?
So where did you get it checked? I want to make sure we get to the bottom of this, so please tell me where you got it evaluated. Let's have the police check on it.
Is it alright if we check it out?
What? Are you trying to say that I'm being suspicious?
I didn't say that, but they also have a right to check the validity of your estimate.
Talk about being annoying. If she keeps this up, then I'm going to sue her for mental and emotional damage. Understood. I'll go ahead and tell her that. Excuse me.
How's it going?
I went to the mineral grading expert that gave a certified evaluation on the mineral that I had. I will tell you everything from where, who, and all the other details, so please tell us where you got yours from.
That's possible, right?
Also, she says that if you want to sue her, then go for it and good luck. I just don't remember because it's all so sudden. It might take a second to remember, so I might actually try to settle out of court with her.
Huh?
What do you think? Understood. I'll go tell her. Excuse me?
What's she saying?
She says she'll wait for as long as she needs to, so you need to remember. She's planning on fighting you tooth and nail since you called the police and now she's detained.
Can you please try to remember, ma'am?
I can't right away. I don't want to continue arguing, so please, settle. How about I settle for 2.5K right away? Please go tell her. I don't know if she's going to go with that. Just go do it already. Okay. Excuse me.
What's she saying?
Huh? 2.5K? What the hell are you smoking? Why would I have to take 2.5K when the mineral was literally valued at 5K? Why do I have to take it at half value? And I don't care about that, just tell us where you got the rock valued.
Ms. Karen, she's not going to settle.
Huh? But...
If what you've got is real, then she's lying right now. There's no need for you to cave. If the rock only costs $50, then why would you pay $2,500? That's just a waste, period.
I'm the victim here, so I'm saying that it's fine to settle out of court. Now stop butting in. Also, just let her go. I'll talk to her personally, one-on-one. I'll take back the police report and...
You can't do that, Ms. Karen.
No, I said that it's fine.
You cannot just cave to evil like that.
Oh my God, shut up! Who asked for your opinion? Miss, with the glasses, please go tell Miss Helen that I'll take back the police report so she can just go home. Okay then. Excuse me? Huh? You really think I'm going to settle? Hell no. If you're going to take back the police report, then I'm going to file a police report for theft and fraud this time, is what she said. Don't be like that. Let's just settle out of court. Just go talk to each other already. Why won't you just accept the settlement? You realize that our friendship is going to be completely destroyed at this rate. Well, we never really had any friendship, and the situation is already beyond screwed up. But why won't you tell me, or these lovely officers, where you got your estimate? It's not that I'm not telling you, it's just that I can't remember right now to save my life. Even though it happened today? Yes, even though it happened today. But you definitely had it checked in the neighborhood, right? I can't say for sure that it was checked in the neighborhood. I can. Why? Because you immediately said I was scamming you and came straight to my house, right? It's not that freaking expensive. This is fraud.
I'm going to arrest you.
It only took like 15 minutes for you to show up. It was freaking fast that you showed up. Well, that was just me being heated and nothing. So within 30 minutes, you went somewhere, got the mineral valued, called the police, and showed up at my house, right? Huh? It wasn't 30 minutes. Huh? It was clearly at least an hour and a half, I think. I don't remember. No, it was pretty close to right after you hung up. There's no proof of that at all. Yes, there is. Where? Do you realize that the call immediately displays the time from the moment that the call connects? I know that. The time the call initiated was 15:36, and you came over to my house at around, I think it was around 1700. Huh? What are you talking about?
It's literally 16:53 right now. There's no way that it was 1700.
Miss Karen, please calm down. I am so freaking calm, but maybe it was that you don't remember the time that I showed up. Yeah, I guess so. then the truth is just lost with time.
Oh, don't worry about that, though.
Huh?
I've actually memoed every single step of this investigation, including the time that I've asked you to come to the station with us.
Wow, look at you go, officer. But that memo might be mistaken.
Looks like Karen and I went into your house right around 15:45.
Whoa, look at my body clock doing work. I think that we can tell where you went to get the valuation with that. Stop it already, it's too much work. Too much work? Miss Helen, your valuation and my valuation are both real. There are different levels of people's ability to judge, so we really shouldn't be attacking them for that, right? How about you start telling the truth,
That's right, we're able to validate all of Ms. Helen's facts, and the trust in her valuation is strong.
Whose side are you on?
It's not that I'm choosing sides, but you just won't help us with any kind of information at all, so we're just growing in suspicion.
Suspicion? Suspicion of what?
Well, of course.
How about you just confess before you make us say it first, huh? That would make things easier for you. How dare you say that I need to confess? It's going to make your crimes even worse if they find out that your valuation was just a fake. You understand that?
Yes, this whole thing was an investigation that included the police, so if this was a dud, then I think that even though I don't want to make a big deal out of things, it's gonna be falsifying documents at the very least.
What the hell is that?
It's basically just a fancy way of saying that you submitted fake documents to a public servant and impeded an ongoing investigation. It's a criminal offense.
Oh, really? Well, that's got nothing to do with me. Mr. Joseph, I think that there's actually something that's even worse in this case.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I think that since this is a call specifying a certain person as a suspect in a crime, it makes things worse.
That's right. Both of them are fairly similar in the weight, but the latter offense would be a felony, so it's worse. Why are you guys talking about that anyway? Pressure? Threatening? Are you trying to force me to confess?
No, that's not at all what we're doing.
Miss Karen, you won't submit any evidence, so they're struggling is all. I said that I forgot the name of the store, the location, and all the people involved, too. What, I'm a criminal if I forget everything?
I didn't say that.
Then how about you wait till I remember?
How long is that gonna take then?
How am I supposed to know? It's almost dinner time, so I'm going to go home anyway.
What? Are you seriously gonna drag this out?
I mean, I don't know when I'll remember. If I'm in this situation where everyone thinks I'm lying, I'm never going to be able to remember something that I would normally remember. So you're not able to remember, but you absolutely did get the rock valued? Yes, that's the truth. So then what about what you said when you barged into my house? I got someone to check out and give me an estimate on the mineral. That rock isn't $5K, it's barely $50. Is that true too? Yes, I went to the store the second we finished talking. I see. It's really just a frickin' rock, and you're just being so frickin' persistent. If you want money that badly, I'll give you your damn $5K. I'll take back the police report too, that should be more than enough. No, actually, that's not enough. And just why the hell not? Well, because then you're not going to be punished. Huh? I gave you so many chances to just confess. You completely missed the narrow window that I gave you to try to save yourself. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If you want to keep me locked up in here even more, I'm going to sue you and these damned police officers too. How the hell did you possibly take something to be appraised when you literally lost it? Huh? If you could do that, please just give me the rock back instead of getting it appraised, huh?
Huh? Ms. Karen, you got it appraised before you lost it, right?
Yes. Huh? What did you say? I said I got it appraised before I lost it. Well, can you tell us why you got it appraised before you lost it? For what purpose? Well, I was just curious about how much it was worth, you know. Wait, that's insane. There are so many contradictions going on here. I just confirmed with you that you just got the appraisal right after the call. Then you said that you went to get it appraised shortly after our little call on the phone, right? I didn't say that. I said no such thing. You must have misheard me.
No, you said it loud and proud.
Huh? You were just being quiet this whole time, and now you're suddenly talking? Who the hell even are you? Oh, he's the records guy. Records guy?
Yeah, he just records all of the interactions that we all have while we're investigating.
Oh, I've seen that in dramas and such. But the records guy is just human too. There's a good chance that he might have misheard.
Of course, we've recorded everything because we know it's not a perfect system. Don't worry.
Recorded? Oh, no. The police that you called to try to corner me seems to be completely acting against you now, isn't it, Miss Karen? Yeah, I said that I went to the appraisers right after I got off the phone with you, but I didn't even say that that was today. Oh my God, you are gonna keep going, huh? I had it appraised long before today. It wasn't today.
You really should stop lying more, you know.
The records guy, Isaac is his name by the way, is recording all of your lies on record.
I love tearing apart lies.
Oh, it happened the night before last. The night before last, the rock was at my house. It was at the entrance. I borrowed it when you weren't looking. What? You borrowed it when I wasn't looking? Are you sure you don't mean you took it when she wasn't looking? I'm serious. Then do you mind if I check on my cameras? Cameras? Well, it's literally $5,000 the second you walk in, you know. I'm going to set up security cameras, obviously in places that you wouldn't notice, but I take it back. It wasn't the night before last. Great idea. Whatever the case, you still stole it, so I'm going to file a police report for theft. I just borrowed it temporarily. I didn't give you permission to borrow it, and you aren't allowed to take things from people's houses without their permission. It's a crime.
So she's at the very least a thief.
So is it a lie that you asked an appraiser to get it appraised? Yes.
And you admit to showing me a fake appraisal and tried to get me to believe you too?
Do. Say it louder so the world can hear. I do. I admit it. I'll pay for all the money that you asked initially, so please just let it go. Just this once, please. Way too late for that. I'm going to file a police report for theft and destruction of personal property.
Understood. We'll accept that. Also, I'm going to be filing my own criminal and petty charges against you for submitting a fake document as well as lying to impede an active investigation. Be prepared for that.
But...
You went that far, so you're going to have to pay the piper. Ms. Helen, I'm so terribly sorry, ma'am.
Oh, it's fine. As long as everything's been figured out, then I'm okay. Is my husband going to find out about this?
I mean, you're literally under arrest. You're already here at the station, though, so that's convenient.
But I didn't come here to get arrested myself. I'll never steal again. Too late. If you had just said something before, then maybe you could have gotten a reduced sentence. You just continued to lie till the very end, which made you completely responsible for everything and guilty. She was indicted for all of the charges brought to her, and she was ordered to a fine of $4,200. Couple that with the lost mineral, and she's looking at almost $10,000 in total. Her husband found out, of course, and she was divorced. He was someone who really didn't like bad things, so it really wasn't a big surprise. On top of that, everyone around her judged her for what she did, and she became isolated. As for me, I used the money that I got from her to buy my mineral again. It was the same price, but it had better shape, color, and shine to it, so the mineral maniac was satisfied. Phew. Oh, I love it. Great job, tour site. You're shining like never before. Oh, I love it so much. Do not steal. Stealing is bad. Troublebusters.
I'm home. Wait, what? Marina, are you serious? Think carefully. About what, damn it? All right, sir. The forms are good to go. Thanks, boss. You told me to submit them. Guess I got no choice.
Come on now, Thomas, we're going. What are you lazing about for?
I don't want to go to your parents' house anymore.
So you're disobeying me, eh? Well, now you have some guts for sure.
I ain't disobeying you, babe. I just despise going there is all. After all, Mr. and Mrs. Morrison only look down on me, right?
If you don't like being told and criticized, how about you frickin' change, eh? What's wrong with telling someone useless that they're useless, eh?
But I'm working hard in my own way.
What I want is the results. The money.
And I'm telling you that'll be in due time after my hard work pays off.
I'll be going alone today, then. Hey, Thomas?
Eh?
You really shouldn't take me lightly, you know. You won't dare divorce me anywhere.
Here we go again. My name is Thomas Smith, and I work at the local Hammer and Hammers Ironworks factory. I went on a business trip for 2 nights and 3 days, with the atmosphere around a condescending wife Marina left unpleasant. And then the business trip was over, and I come home when... Wait, what? Marina, are you serious? Think carefully. About what, damn it? Oh, guess I should go now. But where? Shit, man! I'm more outraged than I expected. Seriously? Ah! Marina's section is filled in perfectly, with her seal and everything. This is too far, Marina. Ah! Marina, where are you? At your parents'? Please come back home.
So miserable. With how you're acting, I suppose you saw it, eh?
I did.
And? What are you going to do?
More to the point, what's your plan here?
Well, the situation should speak for itself. If you continue like this, you'll definitely be dumped by yours truly, see?
Isn't it unfair to threaten me with divorce? If something like this is allowed, who's to say something worse ain't gonna happen?
Yep, something worse could happen. This is your punishment for your rebellious attitude towards me.
I'm sorry.
There is no equality between you and me, Thomas. Remember the circumstances leading up to your marriage, yeah? I only said yes because you really wanted me to marry you. To be honest, have you any idea the incredible number of proposals I received from men who wanted to get married to a woman like me?
Let's just talk for the time being.
No discussion allowed. I only accept an apology.
What the? Please, just stop doing it this way.
Oh my.
Milady Marina, milady.
Because this method is extremely effective. You're currently in the wild and panic. I feel like it's going to be the way I want it to be.
No, this method is seriously dangerous. Please think about it, okay? If I really wanted a divorce, it would happen, you know?
You don't have that courage. You really should understand your position here, darling.
The hell? What is my position exactly?
By the time we got married, I'd given you so many things, you know.
But once we got married, we got even, didn't we?
There's no way we're even, Thomas. Give me a break, seriously.
Please, just come back.
You know I'm not going to do that, right?
We can't talk until you come back, Marina.
And yet we're talking right now. If you don't call this a conversation, what do you call it then? Think carefully before you speak, Padawan.
And I'm telling you, that is my line. If you have anything you want to say, come to where I am, damn it.
Were you freaking cowering away whenever something's up?
Marina and I had a big argument on the phone, but Marina had no intention of giving in. She told me to come over to her parents' house if I was upset, and that I was being cruel. At the end of the call, there was her usual,
You don't dare divorce me anyway.
Those chastising words cut through my soul once again as the line went dead. What the hell is this?
From now on, you can only say yes to my orders. No words other than thank you and I'm sorry will be allowed. No interference in my affairs outside, unlimited pocket money, and beyond being loose on spoiling me. Leave it, unguarded. Showing your face here at my parents' house every now and then. Endure Daddy's teachings, and complaining is also not allowed. Nothing of free will from you will be tolerated. You must absolutely obey my orders. All requests for me to do things like cleaning and cooking will be immediately rejected. You can say that to a regular housewife, but for a beauty queen housewife like myself, all that sort of common sense flips on its head. If you think you can file for divorce, by all means, go right ahead. Honestly, though, I don't think you have the guts to do that.
This is the final straw. I was crying rather profusely, admittedly, but seeing these messages beyond ridiculous made my heart immediately turn stone cold. Thinking about it calmly now, I wonder what it was about her that I was so drawn to. Depending on how you think about it, maybe the perfect stage has been set for me to cut ties and exact revenge. All right. All of a sudden, it became more evident to me that continuing my married life with her would be impossible. No, screw it. It's a lost cause. We're getting divorced. All right, sir. The forms are good to go. Thanks, boss. You told me to submit them. Guess I got no choice. I filed for divorce the same day I received her batshit crazy messages. Now, it's all clouds and rainbows for me now that we're an ex-couple. And then, something happened that made me truly think that it was a good idea to get divorced. Unforgivable! Troublebusters, initiate! Thomas's bird brain must be functional again at this point, eh?
I mean, duh. Because he'll never be able to have such a beautiful wife like me again.
In the first place, it's his fault that he always does things that people like us complain about.
That's right. The only reason Marina's life hasn't gotten any easier is because Thomas's efforts have not been worth it.
Habits make people insensitive. Folks get so lazy when there aren't any older, more responsible people like us sounding the alarms.
Yes, especially youngsters like Thomas. It's kind of difficult for me to talk about, and I really don't get it. But anyway, if Thomas doesn't treat me like a princess 24/7, 365, we're getting divorced, okay?
Yes, princess, that's fine.
That's how it should be. Ay! What the frick is...
Why isn't there any furniture?
Hell if I know. The frick is that bastard thinking? Marina, your phone.
Is it Thomas? Hello, ma'am. I'm Kingman of Tiger Cat Deliveries. There are 16 packages, cash on delivery, waiting for one Miss Marina Smith.
Cash on delivery? Hey, who is that from?
From a gentleman called Thomas Smith, ma'am.
What do you mean?
Well, looks like that's that. Yes, hello?
Thomas, what is going on here?
Oh, by any chance, did you come back home?
Because you never freaking reply.
Do I even need to respond?
Huh?
I'm already a stranger after all.
What? A stranger?
Then onward came a veritable tsunami of phone calls and voice messages. It's too freaking late to panic now, bitch. What up, ex-wife of mine?
Hold on a minute. A stranger? What? Ex-wife?
Hell yeah.
Enough freaking joking around and get serious. The frick you mean ex-wife? A stranger? Explain yourself, Thomas.
Oh, that. I just decided to divorce after seeing that kind letter you left me.
What? You took the plunge?
Yep. I remember someone saying, if you think you can file for divorce, by all means go right ahead. Which became, I can do it, so by all means I'll go right ahead.
You went right ahead. You filed for divorce?
Hell yeah.
Stop acting like you're so happy.
Hell yeah.
Freaking stop it. You don't go right ahead there.
Aw, why not? You sent me such a provocative letter, you know.
That was just a tool of blackmail or something. I don't know.
Oh, was that so? Well then, you ought to have written that detail down too.
Now that we've cleared things up, cancel the divorce, yeah?
Hell no.
What the heck? Why not?
After all, you and I are no longer a couple. I'm a stranger to you. And whenever you were in any particular trouble, you immediately took refuge at your parents' house and used the threat of divorce as a tool to threaten me. I don't need a wife like that.
You don't need a... Thomas, you...
The hell did I do, Marina? I should have warned you time and time again to prevent this sort of thing from happening, eh?
Warned me, my sweet little ass. Have you forgotten the favor I did by marrying you?
The hell is that coming from? If you never wanted to, you could have just said no.
You better thank me for saying yes after taking that into account.
I sincerely thank you for agreeing to marry me.
Doesn't sound like you freaking mean it.
Listen, I hear you loud and clear. But doesn't that mean you can do whatever you want, eh?
If we didn't allow it, the imbalance would be too great to control anymore. It couldn't be helped.
Yes, it could have been helped. I mean, if you really thought it was that bad of a mismatch, don't accept a marriage proposal from such a man. Then we both didn't have to waste each other's time.
You mean to tell me your marriage to me was a waste of your time?
Frankly speaking, I really do think so. You don't listen to me at all, nor do you do anything to help the marriage. There were times when I went out in the morning and came back home from work to find your position hadn't changed at all. I wanted you to do things around the house at your own pace, and I never expected perfection whatsoever. I told you at the beginning many times, but the truth is that I wanted you to do what you could do.
I admit it. Maybe it was my fault that I ignored that for so long.
No, not maybe. Absolutely. It was your fault.
But it's terrible to make decisions without any consultation, isn't it?
Hey now, hold on, princess. Who filled in the divorce forms first and urged me to do my part, eh? I believe it was you. You're an adult, so take responsibility for what you did. Or will loving mommy and daddy take care of that too,
You bastard! Daddy, Thomas is so cruel to me!
Leave it to daddy. Thomas, what on earth are you thinking? What the devil? That prick! He's hung up the phone.
Mommy! What an insane dimwit. Let's put him on speakerphone and we'll all defeat him together.
Let's do it. Got something else to... I will not forgive you for hurting my daughter. Oh, what the hell? Isn't this enough, Mr. Morrison? No use crying over spilled milk. The divorce forms were officially accepted a week ago and... Sushi! The hell are you talking about? Stop this! Come home this instant! Right now, you hear me? Well then, sure, Mr. Smith. The fact that you came back means that you have admitted that it was your fault, eh? Wrong. I only came back because Marina's clothes were accidentally mixed in with my luggage. Had to give them back. Well then...
Mommy!
What do you want now, Henry?
Hey, even though Marina's crying here, you don't feel heartbroken?
That's right. What color is your blood, eh, boy? That would be color of blood red, sir. As for the crying, I genuinely feel like it's not worth even a damn penny.
You're so cruel!
You cold-blooded monster! No. If you have the time to be angry, sir, direct it towards your daughter, who used something as dangerous as a divorce notice as a convenient tool to get her own selfish ways.
This is too much, Thomas. Even after all that, I still loved you, and yet...
You still loved me?
Yeah.
Even more than that Axel guy, whom you're cheating on me with?
What?
You know what I mean, right?
Huh?
Oh, what, Marina? Damn, I guess rubbing salt into a wound is literally like this. I received a call from an unknown number just the other day, see? Upon further investigation, it turned out to be the wife of Axel, a person whom you're having an affair with. This wife was very polite, see?
Sorry for the sudden call, sir.
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Hannah Somerset, and I'm calling you because I used detective to find out that my husband is having an affair with your wife, Marina.
Oh, this Marina? The only reason you frickin' came back here at all was because you threw in the towel when the other party demanded alimony from you, eh? Well, looks like folks can't do bad things after all in this society. After all, villains are designed so that no matter what they do, everything goes wrong in the end. Marina! Princess! Were you having an affair?
If that were true, this is a whole other ballgame, darling.
That's right. To be frank here, we don't have the wherewithal to protect you as you are burdened with alimony.
That's right. If you're going to rely on someone, please rely on someone else. My Thomas.
Itchy nose.
Please help me. I was asked for alimony, a huge amount of $30,000.
Oh, I already heard it from your sweetheart's wife, Hannah. 4 years of adultery history. Who would have thought that it was going on even before I even married you? So all those ridiculous one-ups you had to do to me, your sweetheart's existence fueled it pretty well now, didn't it?
No. Axel is just for play, just so I can be a woman.
If you feel like you have to have an affair to remain a woman, don't get married in the first place. Oh, and of course, I'll demand compensation from you too.
Huh? Not only won't you help me, but you'll hurt me too?
I'm the one who got hurt. You mistake that for self-destruction. Get it right!
But you and Marina are no longer a couple, right? If that's the case, there shouldn't be any alimony, right?
You are an idiot. There are two things when it comes to the right to claim alimony. A statute of limitation and an extinctive prescription. The former is a period of time that only expires 20 years after the adultery had initially begun. The latter is essentially the period of 3 years from the moment I discovered the truth about the affair. I can easily demand alimony. That's why I'm gonna do it. Understand?
Wait, no, please. Please, Thomas. Help me. It's too cruel for you to divorce me and take alimony too.
The divorce was your intention. The alimony is your penalty. I'm not involved at all. Everything going on now is a result of your own actions.
No, don't throw me away.
No. You threw me away. Well, that's how it is, I guess. You tried to make your Axel pay for it as his own parasite, and it failed miserably. Literally, good riddance. Well then, I guess you ought to go through a lawyer to talk to me from now on.
No lawyers. Protect me, please. You still love me, right?
Huh? Hell no. I hate you, bro.
Thomas.
No, I don't hate you.
Thomas.
You don't even have any feelings of disdain and hatred. I'm a void, devoid of all emotion. It doesn't matter if you survive or not. I don't care.
Thomas!
Hold it right there, Thomas-son. Marina is certainly a lewd woman who broke the marital bond, I admit it. But she is still the woman you once loved.
Please, take Marina back and help her through this. From now on, I'll take the housework more seriously. I'll do my best for you. I won't even go out. I can also leave my cell phone with you.
Those are all very faithful things to do, for real. One very important thing is missing, though.
Very important thing?
If you don't understand that, no point in even considering taking you back. If you don't understand, it means you don't realize it. If you don't realize it, it means that you will rinse and repeat. Remarriage and reconstruction is absolutely impossible.
What is it? Do you know anything, Daddy?
Thomas wants... No cheating! There's no point in getting there unless you get there yourself.
What's important is not what she notices, but also making your wish come true, isn't it?
No! It's far more important for me to think than to make my wishes come true. Ask yourselves this. Can the two of you live together with Marina forever like this? Parents usually leave this world first, you know. Don't you think there's anything wrong with leaving Marina, your very own daughter, all alone when she can't do literally anything on her own? Isn't that how you robbed Marina of proper chances to grow as a person? In that sense, she's also a victim here. Pampering your daughter who is more than old enough to take shit on head first. Why does a frickin' married woman come back home so often? This is something that would make any sane parent skeptical and irritated. We're sorry.
Marina's just so adorable, and we spoil her without even realizing.
Well, wouldn't it be a good idea to take advantage of this failure and give your daughter Marina some strict guidance when she remarries in the future? No, please, anything but that. Anything but that. Have you forgotten the fact that I've already filed for divorce? Do something about that.
Give us a chance to redeem.
Too late. The woman in question here really does not understand what was wrong with her actions. How about this then? Promise not to ask for alimony at least.
Please, we're both retired and don't have much to spare. You're the only reliable workforce we have in the family right now.
Skip the goddamn nonsense, yeah? Is your goal my money? My home?
No, Thomas, no! Once everything's happened, I now realize how truly important you are to me, Thomas, darling.
Not me, but the money I make, right?
That's not it, please.
Then how about this? We will each be responsible for our own individual expenses and debts. What if it was a condition to rebuild our marriage,
That's a problem.
Marina!
If you put it this way, he will... No. Thomas, please, listen.
Thank you for your painful words, Marina.
No, I wasn't serious.
Reconstruction is not possible. Sayonara, suckers.
Wait, please, Thomas, darling. At least divide the assets.
Unfortunately, I don't have that much wealth to divide, bitches.
Why? Why did this happen?
My daughter was so adorable. I just couldn't help it.
Thomas, honey, please.
Naturally, I ignored my ex-in-law's request and left the scene. After receiving proper alimony, I parted ways with Marina. According to rumors in the grapevine, Marina is now working part-time from morning until night to pay off her alimony debts, and her relationship with her parents has become extremely strained.
All this frickin' happened because the two of you frickin' spoiled me.
Good adults don't blame their parents for shit!
Hold up.
What hold up? Ha 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 ha! Good riddance, peasants! Having said that, though, I can't say I recovered well after being betrayed. Ugh, I'm so annoyed! Alan, your right cheek! Give me your right cheek!
What are you gonna... Oh, hell no, bro!
Oh, alright. Here you go.
Bruh, the mouth guard ain't gonna help me or you! Not to mention how it's already been molded. Think about the hygiene of this place. Yeah, damn!
Yeah, but my heart becomes ever more broken, bro.
I don't care. I'm fine with listening to you vent, but I draw the line at that. I ain't your damn punching bag.
Shit! Be willing to give up a tooth or two for the sake of an outraged brother, motherfricker!
The only time I'm willing to hand over my teeth is to the dentist when my wisdom teeth come in.
What's this? I didn't order any beer, master.
It's from the lady at that table. Damn, bro pulled a bombshell. What a damn day. Why, Thomas of all dickheads and not me.
Hey, master.
From the gentleman at the counter over yonder. Bruh, don't ask for seconds! Damn!
Kind of a strange girl, to be honest. But there's no way I'm gonna marry anyone again. But for now, I'ma party away my sorrows. Troublebusters!
My son's salary is $5,000 every month, you know. Unemployed bitches should get a divorce. But you know that salary's mine, right? Wait, what? It's pitch black and I can't see anything. My name is Melanie, and I'm a part-time housewife, working a stay-at-home job, doing data entry work. My mother-in-law, Mrs. Smith, whom I live with and who doesn't approve of my job, often said something like, "For a woman who married Joel for his money, you sure got guts saying all that. I can't leave it up to you anymore." I consulted my husband Joel, but he ignored me, saying that his mother probably knew better. On top of that, a few days after my first consultation with him about that, Joel brought home an application form for a private kindergarten. This kindergarten will provide my grandchild with a wonderful education. But it's not possible with Joel's salary, Mrs. Smith. My son's salary is $5,000 every month, you know. Unemployed bitches should get a divorce. But you know that salary's mine, right? Women who marry for money are no good whatsoever. What's the point of shutting yourself in your room and working, as you call it? Mrs. Smith, I tell you time and time again that you miss the point. I'm working fair and square. Huh, stupid, pathetic, ridiculous, abominable. It really pisses me off. Don't get so excited, ma'am. Your blood pressure will rise. Shut up, enough out of you. I'm sorry. If she had amazing beauty, style, and charisma, I would have been so proud to have her as a daughter-in-law. And yet, stuck with this hunk. So what are you telling me to do? Oh, hold on. Yes, there is something you can do. And what would that be, ma'am? To fail-proof Joel's next marriage, I shall find a new wife for him. So the only thing you can do is get out of here. Eh? Get out of here? You mean leave? Don't you realize you're nothing but dead weight for Joel? Some wife you are, one who can't read between the lines. I expect you gone by tomorrow. Oh, come on now. Please don't make decisions like that. I have a good idea, see? I'll use my son's salary to hunt for a beautiful woman, and then, presto, the catch of a lifetime. I was so shocked that I went to my room and lost myself in thought. Mrs. Smith, that was too far. Then I heard the voices of her and my husband coming from the living room. I quietly opened the door to the living room and... Joel, transfer your granddaughter to a private kindergarten immediately.
I talked about it with Melanie.
Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. My husband and mother-in-law will never escape unscathed like this. A few days later. Joel is working hard, you know. Stop pretending you're working, now! Mrs. Smith, you must excuse me, but I'm really busy today. Please let me work. Ugh! You flipped my angry switch to 110% again. I have a deadline to abide by, you see. What the frick? So you're saying you can't listen to what I'm saying? I don't accept that as a wife. It's a divorce. Divorce, I say. I no longer can accept you as my son's wife. Go on, divorce him already. I understand. If you really insist, should this suffice, Mrs. Smith? What is this? When? How did you get this? A peak of rudeness, I say. This is freaking serious, damn it. Get out now. 2 months later, while Joel was having dinner with his mother, the electricity went out. Wait, what? It's pitch black and I can't see anything.
Why is the electricity out? A power outage.
I haven't received any notice of a power outage. Look, the house across the street has electricity.
No way. Could this be? Could they have cut our power?
Huh? What do you mean? What's going on here? We never once experienced anything like this before. What do we do now?
That's right. The light bulbs may have gotten old. That's why it suddenly went dark.
There you go. That's why I thought it was time to rebuild it. Joel, honey, can't you do something? I want it to be rebuilt.
Oh, I guess you're right. Electrical leakage could be really bad. Could be a disaster if there was a fire.
For real?
Hey, anyway, I'll have the electric company come tomorrow. I'll bring a lantern. We'll have a camping lantern in the attic.
Please, it's pitch black and we can't do anything. Be careful, you really can't watch your step. When the electricity suddenly went out, my mother-in-law and my husband thought that the power had been cut off because the house and light bulbs were old, so they asked the electricity company to come the next day. Once the staff arrived, they immediately started checking, but... What do you think, young man? I guess it's due to being quite old, isn't it?
Yeesh, this is gonna be tough. You ought to feel so lucky that nothing's happened yet, ma'am. If it had to be repaired, it would cost 30 grand easily.
Shouldn't be a problem. My son's salary is $5 grand a month. $30,000 ought to be a walk in the park. Amazing, huh? So proud of my son.
Are you happy to have a wonderful son?
Is it not obvious? I'm very proud. But his wife is the worst, you see.
What? His wife is the worst.
That's right, she's a manga geek and shuts herself in her room only to draw manga. My son was working hard to make money, no less.
Oh, that's too bad.
But she filed out to divorce forms and left us, and I submitted them right away. Super lucky.
If I may, wouldn't you consider yourself a very rude mother-in-law to your daughter-in-law?
The hell are you insinuating? You electrician boys are so cocky. Don't you understand I'm the client?
Oh, I would say I do indeed.
Enough about that, please. Just how much does it cost exactly? There's no way it would cost 30 grand, would it?
Yeah, $30,000 is a bit strange. Could you be a rip-off dealer? Or a scammer? Or a visiting scammer? Who could that be? Sorry for the delay, ma'am. I came here for a certain request for plumbing work. Pardon me, ma'am. Plumbing? What in the world? Joel, did you ask them to come too?
I'm not doing anything. The water supply isn't going AWOL.
Aren't you mistaking something, miss? Maybe our neighbor, or... No, it's definitely this residence that's been called for assistance. There should be no running water at this point. I think we ought to check it out. What are you talking about? The electricity was just cut off, see? But the water was still running fine. What? There's no running water.
It was just working fine this morning.
Look, what about the bathroom? At this rate.
Mom, no water here either.
Huh? What the hell? It may also become too old to use. Hey, miss, please check it out right away. Maybe your gas is getting old too, ma'am. Just a hunch. What? Ah, yes, I'll check it out in a bit. What? It won't turn on. What's going on with this house? Everything's broken now. Could this be one of those haunted mansions?
No way.
Wait a minute. It's possible. Maybe that bitch-ass wife did something. She's getting revenge because she got divorced. She's the worst wife ever.
I don't think so, Mom.
I'm sure it is. Such an aggravating woman to the very end. I wonder if this could be repaired today. We're in trouble as it is, you see.
It will cost a lot of money. And would you want to pay it?
I'm telling you that we can pay for that immediately. No sweat. I told you my son's salary is $5,000.
After calculating everything combined will be $100,000.
What? So much? What the? Joel, you can pay that much in cash, right?
It was Melanie who managed our money, so I don't really know.
Melanie took your bank account away with her, did she? She might have withdrawn all the money. Joel, what do we do?
No, I don't think there will be a problem. I'll try to contact her. Everything should be fine.
No, allow me. I'll contact her and back her into a corner because I won't allow it. There's no need for that. The hell you think you are? Outsiders can shut the frick up. Melanie, why are you here?
Yep. This is not fixable any longer, people.
Why? We'll be in more trouble if I don't get it repaired.
Please check your account. It's impossible to repair it with that kind of money.
What? The hell is this? Only $1,500 is sent every month. Moreover, what is this balance of 21 cents? Why don't you ask Joel, Mrs. Smith? The electricity, water, and gas are not broken. Then why doesn't it all work? This is all such bullshit.
If you don't have enough money in your account, you won't be able to withdraw your utility bills. So the only option is to cut it all. Plus, the companies show no mercy nowadays. If you don't pay your utility bills quickly, you won't be able to live.
Joel, what is going on? I'm sorry, but I think you're missing the point, Mrs. Smith. The salary of $5,000 every month is my salary. Joel quit his previous job and now has a monthly salary of $1,500. What? Huh? $1,500? How will we live if you only have that kind of peanuts? Moreover, what do you mean, you make $5 grand a month? I told you time and time again that I work, but you wouldn't listen. I made my money by entering data every day, you see. I wanted to make more money because the more you do, the more you get paid, but the reason you were shut in was because you were working? Yes, ma'am. Joel, despite his rather mediocre salary of $1,500, was eating sushi lunches quite often. So his savings quickly dwindled to crumbs in no time. We wouldn't be able to live a good life if I didn't work, but you never thought to understand.
That is utterly scandalous.
What? You...
Mr. Clifford.
You did a hell of a job of treating Melanie like this, eh? And you frickin' promised her you would make her the happiest girl in the world.
What does this mean? What did you come here for?
I came here because I received a request for electrical work for this house. Do you have something to complain about?
The electricity company.
It's only natural that all utilities are turned off because the bills haven't been paid, but... Deterioration, you say? Honestly, people be frickin' interpreting shit too conveniently. My son's salary's 50 grand. Shut the frick up, you and your damn cocky ass.
I didn't know about that. Joel, explain all this. What does this mean? I want the truth.
Well, see, no, what Melanie's saying is not wrong.
Huh? Wait. So your $1,500 salary is true?
Well, just about, yes. I have about $300 left because of revolving credit card payments.
What are you talking about? $300? We can't live on money like that. What the hell, Joel?
Since Melanie was making enough money for all of us, I was just able to spend my money freely. Until I reached the limit, every time that is.
Son, tell me, how much do you really owe? Take it easy on the psycho, eh? What should I do? Seems like you finally understood, eh, Mrs. Smith? Genuinely seemed like the nightmare was finally over and that they had finally understood. But it wasn't that easy. Mrs. Smith made a 180 to proceeded to say, Melanie, you should take responsibility. This whole mess was all because you originally spoiled Joel. Take responsibility and come home immediately. What do you want about? I will not return to this house, no matter what happens. So you're okay with me starving? Remember me saying something in particular, Mrs. Smith? I said, I'm really busy today, please let me work. However, you insisted that I was just playing around and forced housework upon me. I cannot forget something like that, and I will not come back. So, forget everything about the past. All you have to do is change your mind, woman up, and change. The past is the past, and now is now. You understand, right?
You pricks act like you abandoned Melanie, but in reality, it was you two scumbags who were abandoned by Melanie. Who will pay for the repairs here? If no one pays, the only direction is down to a pile of rubble.
Enough bullshit. That wasn't even auspicious. But the construction work for this house was recently found to be shoddy, you see. Therefore, construction work is urgently needed right now. The estimate is $35,000. Considering Joel's dead, it seems impossible for a loan.
What the hell is wrong with using the money I made? You have no right to complain.
Is that so? Where did the money we had saved for our daughter go, When I tried to make a deposit the other day, I found that the balance is literally zilch.
No, that's not what you think, because I was planning to return it.
How much money did you spend? You were never that kind of child. What will happen to me now? At this rate, my future will be nothing but misery. What do I do? Joel! I left the house with my older brother. Then Mrs. Smith said, Melanie, darling, wait. Take me with you, please. I'll live with you, dear. Oh, Melanie. Chasing us now? Cliff, step on it. Vámonos. We're doing an audition for Fast and Furious now. It'll be a big deal if we get caught after all.
Roger that, sister. Hold on to your glasses.
After that, Mrs. Smith and her son had no choice but to start working as janitors. But they seemed to be having a very rough time getting bullied by the senior staff. Without being able to repair their house, they're now barely able to survive, and the leaks and drafts became so severe that they became mentally devastated. As for me, I started living with my older brother, and now I'm making more money than ever before. I'm doing my best to make my daughter happy every day, and I'm hoping to have an amazing family, too. Troublebusters.
Hello again. I called earlier, but how long will you take, ma'am?
I thought I told you I would settle this nonsense tomorrow.
I understand. In that case, I'll call the police.
That would only cost, what, $200-300?
It's about 1.2 acres of vandalism, ma'am, so it'll amount to $30,000.
What?
All right, I've arrived. I think it was somewhere around here. I'm sure it was here. Ah, jackpot! So I really kept it here after all. Thank goodness. Hold up, is anyone there? Oh shit. Hold it right there! Damn it, man! Don't you run away from me! What the hell do you think you're doing this late at night? What? What did you do?
Nothing. I only did all that because I wanted to.
What the devil? Lend me your cell phone.
Huh? Why?
Not important. Just give it to me. Do you want me to call the police instead?
The police?
Call your parents, now!
Oh, sure.
What do you want?
Mom, listen.
Let me talk to her. Hello, ma'am? Are you the boy's mother?
Huh? And who are you?
My name is Alan Thompson. But more importantly, your son has just vandalized my private storage chamber.
What time do you think it frickin' is, Alan? I'll make amends tomorrow. Hell, I'll even pay you the damages.
Huh? I currently own a house, but I recently started renovating it. That was why I was thinking about what to do with my belongings. I was introduced to a certain landlord by my real estate.
Hello, is this the number of one Mr. Alan Thompson?
Yes, Alan Thompson speaking.
My name is Clifford Jones, introduced to you by Tiger Cat Real Estate.
Ah, you're the owner of Chambers Aligned. Yes, Tiger Cat has informed me of you. Thank you very much for calling me.
No trouble at all, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, let's get down to business about a chamber.
Ah, of course. Yes. How much will it cost?
Just for this time, the cost will be zilch, sir.
Excuse me?
I heard from Tiger Cat that you are at a young age, happily married and raising a newborn daughter, and are working very hard to build a home and a happy family. Quite the impression you've made, Mr. Thompson.
Huh? Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Jones.
It's no secret that I want to support such aspiring people. The space I'm lending out this time is not actually in use at all, so feel free to use it however you please.
My word, this is wonderful news. Thank you, sir. I don't have many resources to spare, so this is a huge help.
I was like that once upon a time when I was young, and I know how you feel.
Thank you so much. Well, I'll take your word for it then. The company in charge was very kind, and they let my family borrow it for free, however and whenever we pleased. I thought such a kindness would never come again, and I was sure it would be smooth from here on out. Until one day, when I went to check on the house being renovated. It's going pretty well, it seems. He'll definitely move back in on schedule.
Huh, so annoying. This house is a huge nuisance.
Pardon me, ma'am. Was the construction noise too much for you?
It's rather the presence of construction work that is the real nuisance.
Excuse me?
Why in the world would you go about making reformations when you're still so young?
I don't believe you have any right to complain about that particular aspect, ma'am. More to the point, what is with your attitude these past few moments? Rather mannerless, I must say.
The hell you just say to me? It's that sort of stupid cockiness that gets me so angry.
And likewise, ma'am.
How dare you little... I've had enough. Apologize to me now.
And why must I?
You're sure you're all right with disrespecting me like that? I don't care what will happen, you know?
Is that a threat?
Just you wait and see.
Apparently, the woman mistakenly assumed that I was showing off my wealth because I was renovating my home. It was simply a matter of repairing the foundation and structure that had been distorted by a recent earthquake, but it didn't seem like I would get her to understand, so I just dropped the subject. How could I have known that this story would take a turn towards a tremendous incident? I shall return to the present after I had just caught a college student red-handed. Hello, ma'am? Are you this boy's mother?
Huh? And who are you?
My name is Alan Thompson, but more importantly, your son has just vandalized my private storage chamber.
What time do you think it frickin' is, Alan? I'll make amends tomorrow. Hell, I'll even pay you damages.
Huh? This voice sounds familiar. Excuse me, could we have met within the past week?
And what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't concern this.
In any case, there's something I'd like to talk about, so could you please come immediately?
And I'm telling you...
If you refuse to come, I shall contact the police.
The police? I understand. I'll be right over.
All that said, I ended the call. I didn't expect the woman to be that same bitch I met the other day, and instead of showing any remorse, it sounded like she was thinking all of this a nuisance. But in any case, what a coincidence. While I was thinking about this and that, the owner of the storage room, Mr. Jones, heard a commotion and rushed over.
What's happened, Mr. Thompson?
Oh, Mr. Jones, actually... All I did was step out of his way. He looked like he was struck by lightning when he saw the vandalism before him. Although he lent it to me with very good intentions, I felt as if I had trampled on his trust in me, and I felt very sorry about the matter.
How did this come about?
This young man did it, sir.
Why did you do this?
I asked his mother to come over now. However, since it's unlikely to come to any good conclusions, I'd call the police depending on the situation.
Am I going to get arrested?
I guess so, bud. Even though you're still a college student, you did something you shouldn't have done. There's a possibility.
No, please, I was...
Speak up, buddy. Then the students started talking about the matter, and I was quite surprised to hear the facts, and... So that's what happened, eh? Thanks, buddy. That helped. Leave the rest to us.
Huh?
Mr. Thompson, actually...
The landlord of the chamber, Mr. Jones, who had also heard the details from the university student, suggested a certain idea to me. I eventually thought that I might have to do something like that anyhow, so I decided to go through with it. Unforgivable! Troublebusters, initiate! However, no matter how much we waited, the woman never came. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to get to this place. I called her again. Hello again. I called earlier, but how long will you take, ma'am?
I thought I told you we would settle this nonsense tomorrow.
I understand. In that case, I'll call the police.
I was just thinking about that, by the way. There's no way the police would act on a matter where simply paying the cost of vandalism should suffice.
I don't think the cost matters. And also, you seem to be misunderstanding an important detail. How much do you think it will cost exactly?
That would only cost, what, $200-300?
It's about 1.2 acres of vandalism, ma'am, so it'll amount to 30,000.
What? Wait a minute, I'll come right away.
With that being said, I hung up. 10 minutes later, the woman came.
The hell you mean 1.2 acres? You goddamn liar! $200 to $300 should be enough to fix something like this.
I agree. If only it was just this chamber that was vandalized.
Let me explain from here.
Who the hell are you?
I am but a humble man who manages this chamber, ma'am.
Oh, is that so?
As for the cost of these repairs, as Mr. Thompson here mentioned earlier, it is expected to be around $30,000.
That's ridiculous! What is with this preposterous amount? And what does this 1.2 acres mean, eh?
All the land you see before you is managed by myself, ma'am. That land amounts to approximately 1.2 acres.
And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. This time my son only scribbled on this trunk room, didn't he? All you have to do is fix this.
We would love to do that too,
Then do it for Christ's sakes!
but the government says that is just no good.
What? The government?
Yes, indeed, ma'am. We were instructed that the buildings in this area have the same color you see.
The frick does that do to help anything?
This is to protect the cityscape. Therefore, when changing the color of a building, it is absolutely necessary to change the entire surrounding area.
What the? I've never heard of such stupidity.
But this is the contract signed with the government.
With that said, Mr. Jones showed the woman the contract he had signed with the government to protect the cityscape. The woman, whose name turned to be Mr. Dahlia Kingman, with her son called Darren, was skeptical at first. But as she read through the document, her face turned pale as she realized that what he was saying was true.
Wait a minute. I know what this is all about now. But that doesn't mean it's obligatory to paint everything another color. I think you should just repaint the chamber, see?
Regrettably, the company that used to make the paint for these chambers went bankrupt mere weeks ago. Therefore, I will never be able to get the exact same paint again.
But that shouldn't...
And that's why the only alternative is to paint everything with what your son used.
This is so stupid.
Well, you may think so, ma'am, but since that is stated in the contract, it can't be helped.
That doesn't matter to us.
Well, it certainly shouldn't matter.
I knew it.
However,
Yes?
since it was your family that vandalized the chamber, you are responsible for fixing it.
Like hell that's true.
No. Since your son did it, Mrs. Kingman, you as his parent have a responsibility as well.
Darren!
What?
Why did you do this? You're a good adult too, so you should take responsibility.
No way. You...
No excuses. Are you insane for doing something like this?
Actually, I thought that was very strange too, you see. I wonder if Darren here, a college student, would do such a stupid thing.
There's something like that about this boy, you see. I'll make him pay for the rest. Now that everything's settled, I'll be heading home.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then.
If you weren't involved in this incident.
What? But it was Darren that did it all.
The real question is why Darren did it, Mrs. Kingman.
Huh?
Well, if he did it out of nothing but youthful impulse, I think he should take responsibility and pay, as you think so too.
Well then.
But if he was forced to do it under stress from another party, it would be a whole new ball game.
What?
Darren, buddy, what do you think?
Darren, you understand, right?
Mrs. Kingman, could you please be quiet for a moment?
How dare... I'm Darren's mother, Thompson. You have no right or authority to tell me to shut up.
Well now, that is strange, isn't it? When it comes to taking responsibility for Darren's misconduct this time, you cower away your rightful responsibilities as his parent. And what do you do when he's about to tell the truth? You suddenly sacrifice your dignity. That's quite unfair, to be frank.
What?
Darren, buddy, no one's gonna hurt you. Please, the truth.
Mom told me to do it.
Darren!
And so it seems, Mrs. Kingman. What does he mean, ma'am?
I don't know. So ashamed of him, lying his way to escape in this hopelessness.
Is it a lie, Darren?
Well,
Darren, you better be responsible here. Don't cause any more trouble to people.
And why don't you just stop threatening him for once?
it's not a lie. I didn't want to do it at all. But you told me that if I didn't, you wouldn't contribute to paying for school.
You...
I see. And what say you to all this, ma'am?
Shit!
But Darren, even if what you say is true, you mustn't do anything you shouldn't do. So I'll hold you partially responsible for this, alright?
Yes, sir.
That's right, even if I told you to, you were the one who did it, Darren. I don't have any responsibility.
So, you admit you instructed him to do it.
Oh, well, even if I admit it, I can't be held responsible for hearsay. I admit it. Are we done now? I'm going home, so you do what you want.
And just like that, the cat's out of the bag.
Huh?
It is true that Darren is the direct perpetrator here. He's a college student and a fully functioning adult.
So it doesn't matter to me.
When it comes to being responsible as an adult's parent, no, it doesn't.
What?
But you are involved in this matter, are you not?
But I was at home and everything was done by Darren.
Giving instructions to someone else for doing something illegal is a crime in and of itself, you know.
No, what? That's...
Darren made his claim, and you also clearly admitted to giving him instructions to vandalize my chamber.
No, listen.
This is a seriously criminal act, Mrs. Kingman. So you have to take responsibility too.
A crime? Come on now, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
No exaggeration, ma'am. As a matter of fact, the total damage amounts to $30,000.
But that money is just because you signed a contract with the government without me knowing anything.
That is true. But I also don't think this would have happened if you hadn't given instructions to Darren.
No, well...
Is there anything else you would like to say?
Oh! I meant it as a joke, Mr. Thompson.
A joke?
Of course a joke, it's just that Darren went berserk and actually did the damn crime.
What the? That's not...
I see. Played the ace in your pocket, eh? And by the way, what exactly did you say to Darren? Darren, what were you told?
Darren!
It's alright, buddy. We understand the general flow, so feel free to say it in your own words.
Mom told me all the specific details of what she wanted me to do.
And I'm telling you, I was kidding.
The chamber had all your furniture stored away, she said. They're pissing me off, so go give them a taste of their own medicine, she said.
You little...
Well, of course I said I didn't want to. Then, as I mentioned earlier, I was told that she wouldn't pay for my university expenses, and...
I see. That must have been tough.
All lies. How far do you have to lie to be satisfied?
They're not all lies. I'm telling the truth, sir.
Everyone, don't be fooled by this boy. I feel sorry for raising a child in this manner.
Your words are contradicting.
Mine are telling only the truth.
So let's do this.
Do what?
Let's call the police and have them investigate.
Huh?
What?
That's a different story. You said you would call the police if I didn't come.
Please call them. I feel like I have to take responsibility too.
That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad you understand. However, you may have misunderstood a little.
Huh?
The police won't be coming just for this particular incident with the chamber, you know.
What?
It's to protect you and your younger brother, Darren.
I'm so lost. What do you mean?
Before you came, Mrs. Kingman, I asked Darren about his family environment.
But there's nothing wrong with our environment.
It seems like you hardly ever go home, do you?
What? How?
You seem to be off gallivanting every night.
That has nothing to do with you.
It doesn't matter to me, sure.
Then don't frickin' say things that you don't even understand. Isn't it batshit insane to just take what Darren says at face value?
That's why I'm asking the police to investigate.
What?
If what Darren is saying is true, it's a very big deal. On the other hand, if it's not true, then there's nothing to be worried about.
No.
I'm merely calling the police and have them investigate. Even you are confident that what Darren says is wrong, are you not?
Well...
If that's the case, wouldn't it be better to call the police and have them settle the matter once and for all?
But it's the police.
Is it inconvenient to you in some way?
No, not exactly.
Then it should be alright.
But wait a minute. I'll pay for all the living expenses. I would just like him to be grateful for that alone, and he really has no right to say something like this.
If Darren's story is true, you're only giving him money then.
That alone is enough, because you can't live without money.
But wouldn't that be a problem all on its own?
Huh?
After all, the only thing you could do as his parent was give him money. And yet you still threatened to cut him off completely.
What are you talking about?
This is about the chamber, Mrs. Kingman.
What?
You threatened to cut off your support to Darren if he didn't carry out the vandalism on the chamber.
I'm telling you, it was a joke.
No. From his point of view, ma'am, if a child was told that their parents were cutting them off financially, which is the only job they do as a parent, they won't ever think it's a joke.
But that Darren just did it on his own.
It doesn't make sense now, does it? That's why I'm offering to call the police.
Wait a minute, please. Not the police.
Too late, ma'am.
Huh?
If you had dealt with the chamber issue in good faith and sincerity, I wouldn't have taken this course of action.
I'm so sorry for that, truly.
It's still too late, ma'am. Took you damn near an eternity to get here, didn't it? During that time, I asked Darren a lot of things. And at first, I thought that such a thing would be impossible in this age.
No, please.
But your non-existent attitude of remorse and your threatening attitude towards Darren, once I saw those, I started to think that it was all true.
I tell you, sir, it's not what you think.
However, since there are contradicting opinions here, I think it would be better to have a third party investigate the matter thoroughly.
Please, no, not the police.
You really don't like the police, eh? Funny.
Well, you see, yes.
Darren,
Yes, sir.
your mother's saying all this, but what do you think we should do?
I feel...
Darren, darling, Mummy's so sorry for what happened. I'll change from now on, I swear.
Which means you will be taking full responsibility for this chamber issue, right?
What? That means...
That means that you will pay 30 grand, right?
But that's Darren's responsibility.
Then you haven't changed at all, have you?
You're always like this, Mom. You always claimed you'd change when things got bad, but once it all subsided, you went back to your old grumpy self.
No, I'm for real. This time, please, I'll change. Oh, I know, I'll contribute some to the 30 grand myself, so let's play the money together.
Darren, buddy, this ain't it.
Mr. Thompson, please call the police.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I'll work and pay back all the money I owe you for the storage room.
Got it. Let's talk about the details later on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thompson. Please call the police.
Hey, Darren.
Shut up! I've had enough. It's time for you to take a hard look at what you've done all these years, Mom.
So it seems, Mrs. Kingman. Calling them now.
Please, no, anything but that.
I immediately contacted the police. When I explained the situation, Mrs. Kingman was taken into custody. Later, after interrogations, she was identified as the main culprit in the crime. As for Darren, while he wasn't completely innocent, considering the circumstances and his genuine remorse for his actions, he was only given a strict warning. What happened after that was that Mrs. Kingman was charged with the full amount for the chamber. The repairs were completed quickly, and Mr. Jones was so happy to forgive me after how the situation improved. Troublebusters!